Hey everyone, just to let you know, we'll be starting in a few minutes. It will be live streamed, so make sure I watch my language. I'm just kidding. I want to be good. I know that this is sort of subdued as a celebration. Once the pandemic runs its course and we're allowed to have fun, I promise you that I will have a disco ball. Hopefully next year we will have a disco ball and party hard to celebrate Jacket Journey. So, yeah. Oh, you can clap loud, you can cheer, and you can yell, you can do all that fun stuff. Yeah. But thank you all for your prompt RSVPs and all that stuff. It makes it a lot easier to plan all of this stuff, so thank you. Just to also kind of give you a little bit of COVID procedure and protocols. Once your name is called and you come down to get your award will be sitting here on the table. We can't sit there and hand it to you or shake hands with you. So the award will be on the table. If you can, just come down and pick up your award. We will have someone there to take a picture. Right? So hold your award up, smile, cheer. I don't know if you want to dab. No, dabbing is over. If you want to, don't do it. Just hold your award and get a picture. Right? It'll be great. Cool? And then once you get your picture taken, kind of go back up to your seat. We'll try to avoid as much contact as possible. All right, team, are we about ready?
We are ready.
All right, who's the photographer?
I am the photographer.
All right, perfect. All right, Ryan, are you ready? Perfect. All right. I got to put my serious voice on now. Hope it's not live streaming yet. Good evening. For those of you watching online, my name is Jeremy Taylor, and I have the pleasure of serving as the Dean of the Institute for Career Readiness and Lifelong Learning. I'm excited to welcome you all to the first annual Jacket Journey Award ceremony. Tonight, we will recognize individuals and groups who have excelled in their participation with Jacket Journey. Although it's hard to believe, this time last year, Jacket Journey was still in the planning phase. Through collaboration and campus-wide buy-in, however, Jacket Journey has developed into a unique, innovative program designed to help students focus on career readiness and help you to discover your passion. Information gleaned from our students' experiences with Jacket Journey will continue to help us make changes to make it even better. To provide some context, I'd like to share a few statistics with you. This year, Defiance College students have spent 2,242 hours participating in career readiness programming. For the average first-year student, they averaged approximately 11.25 hours focused on career readiness. 360 students earned Jacket points this year, and there were a total of 49,470 points earned campus-wide. These numbers are impressive and represent all the hard work that you have done this year. None of this would have been possible without the hardworking and dedicated staff who planned and led many of these programs. Let's give a quick round of applause for the Institute for Career Readiness and Lifelong Learning staff, whose commitment to providing you with great programming cannot be properly expressed in words. So I'd like to introduce Sally Bissell, who's the director of the Institute for Career Readiness and Lifelong Learning, Tracy Army, who's our assistant director, and our newest team member, who, when you all are seniors, will hawk you down and find you. Our newest team member is Nicole Hoffman, who is our financial literacy education coordinator. So big thank you to Sally, Tracy, and Nicole. Without you, none of this would have been possible to do. Jacket Journey would also not be possible without the support of great leadership. So it is now my great pleasure to introduce the Vice President of Academic Affairs at Defiance College, Dr. Agnes Caldwell, to provide a few welcoming remarks.
Thank you. Thank you, students. Thank you, everybody. Hi out there in live stream world. Please join me in thanking this great dean for this new institute. Dr. Taylor, come on out. When Dr. Taylor says this was just an idea a year ago, he is not exaggerating, and he was one of many team members in a group established by the president to think about what Defiance could do to be different and to defy the ordinary. I'm so happy to celebrate tonight with you at the end of this first year of Jacket Journey, and I'm particularly proud that Defiance College is the only college and university in this country to offer a 4-year comprehensive program to their students that helps ensure your career readiness. I also would like to extend my thanks to the impressive work of Sally Bissell, Tracy Army, and Nicole Hoffman, who you've also met. Let's give them a round of applause. What a great team, students, to provide you with all the tools you need for a very successful future. And of course, this would not be possible, students, without your effort and interest in yourselves and in your futures. Congratulations to all the Jacket Point winners, the FYE winning team, Team Beethoven, led by Dean Winslow, who's here tonight, to all of the individual winners of points, and to the DC softball team for winning the Team Jacket Points Awards. Congratulations to you all. I really hope that you had fun and you learned a lot about yourselves and what your future might hold, because that's just one part of the college process and journey. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the 19th president of Defiance College, Dr. Rich-Ann Mankey, who will share some thoughts and ideas, and she is the brainchild and the leader of this great program, Jacket Journey. Dr. Mankey.
Thank you, Dr. Caldwell. And welcome, everybody. My thanks to everybody again. So should we clap for them again, please? So hard, you can't read my smile when we're up here. Well, this is a great day, and of course, it's finally nice outside, and we asked you all to be in here instead of outside tonight. So I think we'll have a short ceremony, and there'll still be some daylight left for you to enjoy. As you know, our focus in Jacket Journey is on your career. We know that in college, you choose a field of study, and we also know that as your career unfolds, you will be equipped with competencies that will help change your career if you so desire. And or it can prepare you for increasingly more responsible positions. As I shared with you before, when I was your age, I was a psychology and sociology major, intent on attending law school. That changed from German and English, intent on teaching in high school. My position as a resident assistant and then as a head resident changed my career trajectory. After a long career in multiple areas of student life, I was able to pivot into institutional advancement or fundraising. It wasn't until later in my career that I became focused on this position. Could I do that? What did I need to know to become a college president? While you won't necessarily follow my path, as a matter of fact, I'd urge you not to get your degrees the way I did. There are easier, more direct routes to do that. I'd urge you to consider advanced degrees, because you never know when it might come in handy to have that paper qualification and the knowledge that goes behind that qualification for a next step. I guess what I'm trying to say is it's hard to predict how your career will unfold and how the role that you take will evolve and unfold as you do and as you grow. So it's hard to predict what you'll look like 40 years from now. Yes, 40 years ago, I was sitting more than 40 years ago where you are. So what will it look like now? Dr. Caldwell and I didn't start out as vice presidents and presidents. We started out as directors or something else. With a college degree, we know two things. You are more likely to be continuously employed over your career. We've found that during the pandemic that this also holds true. and you are likely to earn at least $1 million more than someone with a high school diploma. Now, that's not an elitist statement. It's just fact. That's how college degrees go from an earnings perspective. Thus, your investment in Defiance College education and your preparation for a career with the overlay of Jacket Journey bodes well for you and your future endeavors, whatever they may be. It also bodes well for your future employers. I commend you on your hard work this year. It's always challenging to go from the pace of high school to the pace of college, and you've done it in a global pandemic. Good work. And we hope to soon be in a post-pandemic world. We were kind of having this conversation over here that when could we actually sit next to someone and enjoy a social conversation without a mask and without 6 feet between us. It'll come soon. Congratulations on your good work this year, the Discover year. Soon, you'll be embarking on your Explore year, and I hope that you take advantage of all of the opportunities that exist for you today. Congratulations, and have a great last week of classes and a stellar finals week. Thank you very much.
Thank you, President Menke. $1 million, man. I was thinking the bonus was coming. Never mind. All right, now let's get to the part that you all are excited about. Let's start handing out some awards. So, yeah, give it up. I mean, like, awards are good. All right, so our first award of the evening recognizes the winners of the first-year experience Jacket Points competition. During the fall matriculation ceremony, I challenged each FYE section to earn the most Jacket Points during the semester. Each section began the competition by naming themselves after historical figures. Names represented a broad cross-section of society, from political figures such as Teddy Roosevelt to sports heroes like Pele, and groundbreaking figures like the African-American Old West lawman Bass Reeves. Teams worked collectively to earn as many points as possible. The winning team chose to honor a famous classical composer with their name. With great pleasure, I'd like to announce the winners of the first-year Jacket Points competition. First-year experience Jacket Points competition is Team Beethoven with 2,770 points. Team Beethoven was led by Dean Bridget Winslow. Dean Winslow, come forward and accept the trophy on behalf of your team. Where's Beethoven at? Why ain't y'all representing? Cheer it up for Team Beethoven. All right, Team Beethoven. All right.
So this goes in my office?
This trophy will be housed in Dean Winslow's trophy for the next year, and until somebody hopefully comes and snatches it away. All right. Now, as I said, this was a team effort, and so I would like to recognize each of the team members individually. So when your name is called, please come forward and pick up your award from the table. First up on Team Beethoven, Hannah Amridge. Come forward. Hold your award up, get a picture there. All right. Next, Marissa Esposito. That's it, open it up. It's a pretty certificate. All right, next, Ryland Fuller. Oh, you got to pose for the picture. Next up, Logan Gray. Jaden Manuel. Come on down, Jaden. And finally, Jordan Nicewander. All right, congratulations, Team Beethoven. Dean Winslow, hold that trophy up and let them see it. You know, excellent, excellent. All right, next. Athletes are competitive by nature. I'm pretty competitive as well. This fall, I challenged each of the athletic teams to compete to earn the most jacket points. To account for differences in roster size, the competition was judged based on jacket point average per player. The competition was intense, and 3 teams quickly broke away from the pack. However, the winners of the 2020-2021 athletic teams jacket point competition with 7,700 total jacket points and an average of 233.33 points per player is softball, which were coached by Coach Megan Warren and Michaela McAvoy. Let's get a round of applause for softball. Now, as we all know, softball is out. Coach Warren and the rest of the softball team are out beating Manchester right now. So here to accept the award on behalf of the softball team is Kaylee Dunkel. Kaylee? All right. Now, Kaylee, make sure that that gets back to Coach Warren. All right. Now we like to recognize the top 20 individual jacket point earners. Now, to give you an idea of how impressive this group of top 20 are, these individuals earned a combined 10,120 jacket points over the course of the year. This accounts for more than 20% of all the jacket points that were earned. So, when I call your name, please come forward and pick up your award from the table. There were 5 individuals that were tied for 15th place, but unfortunately, the only one that could be here today is Cherokee Agnew. So Cherokee Agnew, come forward, 15th place. Congratulations. Congratulations, Cherokee. All right. And 13th place, Hallie Webb. All right. Now, the next 2 were both tied for 10th place. Sloan Livingston, come forward. And tied with Sloan was Olivia Rake. I feel like I'm photobombing all your pictures. I apologize for that. If your parents want good pictures or guardians want good, we'll do it later. I was about to say, in graphic design, people edit me out. Also, in 7th place, Kylie Taylor. In sixth place, Sierra Worrell. All right. In third place, with 710 points, was Dylan King. Now, the impressive thing is that Dylan is a sophomore. You know, all this was optional. Oh, your award's coming.
So sorry. You're welcome.
All right. In second place, with 1,225 points, Micaiah Long, also sophomore. Finally, I'd like to recognize the 2020-2021 Jacket Points champion. This year's winner has set a high bar for all future champions to strive for. They participated in 22 different activities and spent more than 27 hours this year on career readiness programming. Our champion earned a total of 1,315 jacket points this year. So let's give a big round of applause for the first ever Jacket Points champion, Logan Gray. Well, yeah, we'll hold it up. I'll show it. Now, in addition to Logan's plaque and certificate, her name has been emblazoned on this plaque that's going to be posted around campus, so you'll always be part of Defiance College with your name forever there. So, cool. I think it's cool. So we'll just, yeah, so those are for you, so take your picture as champ. President Mankey, would you like to come take a picture with our champion? Again, another round of applause for our champion, Logan. Congratulations. So the other record that has been broke tonight is that I think that this is the shortest award ceremony in the history of academic award ceremonies. So we can all pat ourselves on the back for being in and out in less than an episode of Friends. So this concludes our ceremony for this evening. I really want to say, first of all, I'm going off script. First of all, I just want to say thank you all for your willingness to participate. I know that, you know, we sometimes as adults come up with plans and programs, and what I think is cool, oftentimes students don't. But I want to say that this class of 2024, class of 23, all Defiance College students have really bought into the idea of Jacket Journey. And without your support and your willingness to attend events, to sit on Google Meet for 2 days in January, none of this would have been possible. So really, with my heartfelt thank you, right? Thank you. And next year, I promise you a disco ball, okay? So, congratulations again. I look forward to seeing you all again in the fall as we continue to help you on your jacket journey. So, thank you all. If you would like to get some more pictures or like you want pictures without me in there, you feel free to come down. Dean Winslow, I don't know if you want to try to do a socially distanced picture with your team, whatever you want. But thank you all so much, and have a great night. Enjoy the rest of the sunshine. So thank you. Yeah, you can super socially distance. We may have to like take the picture from further back.